Hey everybody, welcome to this brand new series. This is episode 1 of the World of Warcraft Starter Edition. This series is based on the World of Warcraft Starter Edition and getting new players into the game comfortably. So, I'm a new player and I'm interested in playing World of Warcraft. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to us.battle.net/wow/en, which is basically if you type in worldofwarcraft.com, you'll come here too. So, let's see. Oh, right here. Play for free now, World of Warcraft Starter Edition. We're just going to click. Right here on the side, you just fill out the simple information and then start playing. After this, you'll download the game file and you'll be ready to go. The game download is pretty big. I mean, the launcher itself is probably about 200 megabytes, but then the game itself is about 25, I think, gigabytes. So this will take some while. If you haven't already done this, why don't you go ahead and click pause on the video or come back to this video later when you're ready to go. All right? Now that you have gone through the arduous task of creating an account, downloading the game, verifying your account, yada yada yada, getting it all connected, you are ready to start playing. When you double click on the World of Warcraft.exe file, it brings you to a launcher, which basically it's pretty sophisticated now, but it didn't used to be. All you need to worry about there is just clicking play. You can check out some news articles, or you can check out the latest updates and whatnot there. And also in that launcher is where you're going to download updates for the game, and where you also downloaded the game itself. So moving on, once you've clicked play, it brings you to this screen. This is the login screen for World of Warcraft. So on the side here, we have a couple of options. We have create an account, my account, and community site. Community site is going to take you to worldofwarcraft.com. My account is going to take you to your account, and create an account is going to take you to the website where you can create an account. Over here, we've got a couple of more options. We've got quit, which will exit you from the game. Terms of use, which is just a bunch of paperwork, which you have to accept anyway, which you accepted at the beginning. Credits. I've never even done this before, but apparently there's some credits here. And anyway, exit, escape. Okay, there we go. There are the credits. We're going to skip cinematics for now. Here is, well, actually, no, cinematics. Here are the World of Warcraft cinematics. You can click down here to show subtitles. Once in a while, I get bored and I just decide to watch through all of these. I'm not going to do that now. You can do that for yourself if you'd like to. They're all pretty cool. I would say my favorites have to be the original, the Burning Crusade. In order of my favorite to least favorite, it goes Burning Crusade, or World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade, Cataclysm, Mr. Pandaria, Lich King. Lich King for me just wasn't all that exciting, and neither was Mr. Pandaria. Cataclysm was pretty cool though. Burning Crusade was pretty detailed, and the original is, I mean, it's just cool. And subtitles can be useful, if you so choose. And the big one, system. A couple of things I'm going to go ahead and change right away, because I know how good my computer is. Although I've never recorded with fraps before with this game. I'm going to keep it at high. Resolution, that's the same as my monitor, so that's where I took it from. Multi-sampling, we're going to leave that there. Vertical sync, leave all that there. Refresh rate, I keep that at the highest. Now something I do like to, I've got 3 monitors, so I'm having this one on the primary one because it's the biggest. Something I do like to do though is do windowed full screen. I like to keep the game in windowed full screen mode because with multiple monitors, I can much more easily switch between monitors. If I want to quick look something up to, get some help, if I'm not understanding something, I can do research on my class or research on a quest or boss fights, whatever. You can more easily switch between monitors, but I think it is a little bit more of a graphics hog that way. So keeping it in windowed, or keeping it in full screen rather, is going to be better for what most people are going to want to do, especially if you only have one monitor. There's really no point in doing windowed full screen then. I prefer to try and stick to this graphics bar right here. I mean, it does a pretty good judge of it's going to auto set depending on your computer settings, so whatever it's at is probably what your computer can handle. It thinks I can handle high. I know I can handle ultra if I'm not recording or streaming, but I'm going to keep it on high for now. And I might even switch to good later, depending on the recording. Let's go to advanced. Advanced. So while World of Warcraft is running, you want to have this set, well, I mean, You can enable this or you can disable this. Enabling this will make it so that when World of Warcraft is in the foreground, as in you're playing it, this is what the maximum FPS is going to be. When it's running in the background, this is what the maximum FPS is going to be. This is you want to set the maximum FPS if you're in the background low, because you shouldn't really care what's going on, how high your frame rate is when you're not watching the game. Low frame rate is fine when you're not watching the game because you're not doing anything. That way your computer can dedicate its resources to whatever else you're doing on your computer. The rest of this, you can pretty much read all the tooltips here to figure out what everything does. Don't worry about that. Set your language and sounds. I prefer when I'm playing, if I'm going to play by myself, I prefer to run my own music, although the in-game music is appealing. Other than that, I like to keep most sound effects on, except for error speech. I don't like being told, you can't do that yet. You can't do that yet. Although I'm going to leave it on so you guys can see what that's like. Ambient sounds, I do like ambient sounds. Sound in the background, I don't like that. When I minimize the game, or when I'm not clicked in the game, I don't want to hear what's going on in the game. But that's just me. Other people, like, keeping that on might be good if you are actually leaving the game and you might get attacked. It's good to leave that on because you'll hear when you start getting attacked. No reverb. Headphone mode, I don't really know if that's good or bad. I'm using headphones right now, but I think it sounds just fine. Death Knight voices. Death Knights have a special kind of voices, and this just makes it so you can have that. Then sound quality, I think. You want to move it. Okay. Sound quality on high. Oh, come on. Maybe. Nope. Okay. Sound quality cannot go to high for me. Won't even let me. Don't need to worry about this hardware. Don't have a sound card, so I don't think I can really do anything special. Although, okay, here. Yeah, I can select specifically what I want it to output to. I've got the this one right here. This is the HDMI cord, which leads to my monitor, which has speakers in it. If I want the World of Warcraft to only play out of those speakers, this is my headphones. Default is going to be my speakers, and speakers are going to be my speakers. The rest of them, no idea what all that's for. And the master volume, because I don't use music, I usually keep that low. Ambience, I keep that pretty low. And overall sound, I like to keep it around the middle. I don't need anything too extremely loud, because I can hear it pretty well. And of course, if you just want to use recommended settings, right down here, you click recommended. But I'm not going to do that. All right, we are ready to get past this login screen. Now, this simply being a trial account, the first thing that's going to come up is that little ad that popped up. But now, I'm already at the create a character screen. I'm not sure I'm ready to be at the screen. I don't know if I'm on the server I want to be on. And, you know, I don't want to be at the screen yet. I'm not playing on the server I want to play on. So I'm going to click back. Here we are at the normal character screen. Because I have no characters on the server, it's pretty well blank. Over here, I have the option to upgrade. It's a pretty cool option when you have the starter edition is you can just click upgrade here and it's going to take you back to the website, and for $60 you can upgrade your account from starter edition all the way up to Mist of Pandaria, which is a pretty sweet option. But for now I just want to head over here to change a realm. New players and new players. These are good specifically for new players. I think they are designated for new players because of the friendly nature of everyone else on the server. But I think the server I want to play on is going to be probably a low population server. Not sure if I want to do PvP. I'm thinking just normal because for this video series I don't want any interruptions like that. I think we might just go to one of my old servers here. Medium population, Zangar Marsh, normal. Alright, let's give that a try. All around here at the bottom, I mean, it really depends on where you are in the world. If you're in the Oceanic, you can play in the Oceanic, and if you're in Latin America, you can play in Latin America. Tournament, there you go. This kind of not flagged for participation in the tournament. And Brazil. So, I'm in the United States. This is where I'm going to play. And I got to find that server again. Here we go. Okay, Zangar Marsh. That is pretty much it. You're ready to play the game now. You've gone through all the basics of setting up your starter edition account, and now you're ready to play. So, if you are still interested in learning how to play World of Warcraft, please check out the next video, episode 2 of the World of Warcraft Starter Edition, where we will start going over the basics of characters. I'm going to go through each and every class that I can in the Starter Edition and take you up to level 20 and teach you more about the basics of World of Warcraft. Remember, if you like this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and check out the rest of my videos. I love seeing comments. I try to respond to all of them, and I love finding out that my videos get shared a lot. So please, if you like this video and you think your friends might like this video, share it with your friends. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.